Yeah, hi. Good morning. Okay, let's start my sharing my screen. Okay, today we'll discuss about operating systems. How many operating systems in in industry they are using. So this is mainly they are using in Windows. So Windows all are knows because we are using in our laptop Windows. Everyone knows Windows operating system. Okay, now what is the latest version operating system? Windows 10. This is the version number. This is the Windows is the operating system. This is the version number 10. Like what is the first version of Windows operating system? Windows 1. They released 1985. In the year 1985 they released Windows first operating system. After that Windows 2. This is version number. They released 1987. Like this they released one by one. This is the history of Windows operating systems. Windows 3 they released 1999. Windows 3.1 in the January 1992. After that they released Windows 95 in the year 1995. After that they released Windows ME in the year 2002. Like this they released in the September 2000 year they released Windows 2000. After that Windows XP. I think all are knows Windows XP onwards. So after they released Windows Vista in January 2007. So still some most of the users using Windows 7. So Windows 7, Windows 8, 8.1, 10. There is no Windows 9. They released from 8.1 onwards. Next they released Windows 10 only, not 9. So these are the versions of the Windows operating system. So like Linux also, there is a Linux is the one of the operating system to run computer. What is the use of operating system? If you want to open a laptop, okay, do anything. Suppose if you want to copy some songs, some files, some software, if you want to do anything, so you have to at least one operating system installed on the machine. Machine means computer. So without operating system we cannot able to open our laptop. We cannot able to copy the files or software, anything. If you want to do something on the laptop, you have to install at least one operating system, either Windows or Linux. Windows is the user friendly operating system. Just how to open Windows operating system? Just suppose I want to open one directory. Go to the folder. Just you have to create folder. How to create folder in Windows? Just right click on new folder. Means this is the user friendly operating system. GUI, graphical user interface. Means just with the help of mouse you can create anything. You can do anything. You can create files. You can create folders. You can shut down the laptop. You can start the laptop. But Linux not like this. In Linux everything is command line mode. Everything is command line mode. If you want to do anything, suppose if you want to create file, if you want to create folder, okay, you have to give the command. Suppose how to create the file? Suppose vi file name. This is the file name. Vi means create the file name. To edit the file name, if you want to do anything in Linux operating system, you have to with the help of commands. With the help of commands only you can operating the Linux operating system. All the databases we are learning Postgres. Postgres is the one of the database. All the databases like Postgres, we have so many databases in industry. What are these? Oracle, MySQL, Postgres, MongoDB. These all are databases, some of the databases. If you want to learn any database, all the database will be installed on Linux platform only. First we have to install Linux, then we can install any database. So if you want to learn any database, first you have to get the Linux basic commands. What is the operating system Linux? What are the commands? How we have to use? What are the commands we daily basics we can use? Mostly 40 to 50 basic commands we have to use daily. If you learn 40 to 50 commands in Linux, then we are good in Linux. Then we have to go with Oracle SQL course. In Linux, same way Windows, how to create the, suppose in Windows I want to create the file, test file. Just right click, new test file, test document. I created a file. I want to create folder. How? New folder, created folder. But this is Windows. It's very easy to learn Windows operating system. In Windows I can do anything. I can create files, I can create folders, I can create anything, because this is a user friendly graphical user interface. This is we called as a GUI operating system, graphical user interface. With the help of mouse, just you can right click, it will show you all the options, whatever you want to. If you want to create MS Word document, click on Word. If you want to create Excel sheet, you can create Microsoft Excel worksheet. If you want to create some PPT, click on Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. Like this, okay, like this we can create anything in Windows platform, but in our case Linux. Okay, in how it is Linux? In Linux everything, suppose if you want to create file, there is a separate command. If you want to create folder, there is a separate command. If you want to create some other files, everything is command. With the help of commands, if you know commands, then only you can able to do something on Linux operating system. If you don't know commands, you cannot touch in Linux operating systems. So that's why we have to learn Linux basic commands. For it will take almost 1 week. Okay, 7 to 10 classes for Linux basic commands. Then we'll move to Oracle. Oracle means SQL, main SQL. So how to create tables, okay, how to load the data, what are the functions, joins. It will take 2 to 3 weeks for Oracle course. Once we will finish Oracle course, then we'll go to the actual course Postgres SQL. So Linux, these are the Linux operating systems industry. So Linux is the open source platform. Initially this is the open source platform. What is the open source platform? We can freely download the Unix operating system. Suppose Windows, if you want to install Windows operating system, there is a 2 options. Either we can use freely without license. If you want to dedicate operating system, you can use licensed Windows operating system, where you can get the license. Suppose I want to install Windows operating system 10 with the licensed one. I don't want to use Windows 10 freely available, which is freely available. I want to use licensed Windows 10 operating system. Where I can get this licensed? To whom I have to pay license? What is the vendor who provides this operating system Windows 10? Microsoft. Microsoft is the IT company. This is the company. They given Windows 10 operating system. They developed a Windows 10 operating system. They offered with license cost. We have to pay some license cost. Some suppose yearly some $100 per assume. If you pay $100 per year, you can use Windows 10 operating system. Suppose while using Windows operating system, if you are facing any issues with operating system, there is a Microsoft team. This company having IT employees. If you have any issues, just you can raise the ticket with vendor. This is vendor. In IT industry we call as a vendor. Vendor means this is owner of this Windows 10 operating system. They developed this product. So Microsoft is the vendor, owner of this Windows 10 operating system. Microsoft is the big top 10 IT companies. They developed only operating system in Windows 10, Windows 10, Windows 7. These all are developed. They released one by one. What is the vendor? Microsoft. So if you want to use licensed Windows 10 operating system, you have to pay some license cost to Microsoft company. Then only they can give the some license code. If you after installing Windows 10 to activate this product, it's asking please enter the code, which will get from that code will get from Microsoft company. Yes or no? Did you install Windows 10 operating system? Anyone? After installing to activate the Windows 10 product, it's asking the code. How many members installed for this Windows 10?
I installed, sir. Actually, as you said, we have two options. One is free and second one is product key. By using product key.
Yeah. So if you want to use product key, in Google also some free product keys available. If you don't want to use those freely available product keys, if you want to use licensed one, then you have to pay some amount to Microsoft company. They will give the dedicated product key. That is the licensed one, which is freely available product keys that we call as a open source. Open source. What is open source? Which is freely available, free of cost. No need to pay anyone. What is if you want to pay license cost? That product we call as enterprise. Enterprise Windows 10, open source Windows 10. Enterprise Windows 10 means we have to pay license cost to Microsoft company. Will get it product key. Will get it product key. Somehow it will be key. Some 192.3. Some like this. Okay. 87. Like this they given some license number. After entering this number, your product will be activated. If you don't want to use licensed one, if you want to use free of cost, that product we called as a open source operating system. Enterprise operating system means, enterprise means we have to pay license. We cannot use free of cost enterprise product. Open source product means we have no need to pay anyone. It's freely available. Just you can search it Google. You can get the product key, some which is freely available. You can enter that product key. So what is the difference between open source and enterprise? Open source means suppose if you facing any issues with Windows operating system, that issues we only fix it. Suppose if you are using licensed operating system, if you are facing some issue, simply you can raise the ticket with Microsoft company, Microsoft IT employees. They will fix our issues. Clear? What is open source? What is enterprise? ఓపెన్ సోర్స్ అంటే సో మనకి ఏదైనా విండోస్ 10 యూజ్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఏమైనా ఇష్యూ వస్తే మనమే ఫిక్స్ చేసుకోవాలి, మనకెవరు హెల్ప్ చేయరు అనమాట. ఓపెన్ సోర్స్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ మే బి, విండోస్, లైనెక్స్, డేటాబేస్ ఆల్సో. every product they have two types of products, open source, enterprise. సపోజ్ ఓపెన్ సోర్స్ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నావు అనుకో మనకి ఎవరు హెల్ప్ చేయరు. ఎంటర్ప్రైజ్ అనుకో అంటే నువ్వు లైసెన్స్ పే చేస్తున్నావు మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ కంపెనీకి, నీకేమైనా ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్ ఇష్యూ ఉంది, సో జస్ట్ యూ కెన్ టికెట్ రైజ్ చేస్తావు అంతే. మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ కంపెనీకి there is a website, in the website just you can raise the ticket, I have facing this issue, please help me. సో మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ కంపెనీ ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఉంటారు, సో బేస్డ్ ఆన్ టికెట్, సో P1, P2, P3. సో ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎమర్జెన్సీ దే విల్ come back and they will fix our issue. Clear? What is open source? What is enterprise?
Clear sir, clear.
Okay, so same way in Linux also, open source Linux, enterprise Linux, any product, there is two types of products. Open source means which is freely available, no need to pay license cost. Enterprise means enterprise Linux, open source Linux. What is open source Linux? Unix or Linux. You can, if you want to use open source platform, you can use it, because what is the disadvantage this? If you are facing any issues with the operating system, no one help us, we only fix the issue. If you are using enterprise Linux, suppose if you are using enterprise Linux means you have to pay some license cost, okay, yearly some $100. Suppose for assume we are paying to this, suppose this product IBM Linux. This IBM Linux, who is the vendor? IBM company. If you want to use IBM Linux, you have to pay $100 to IBM company. If you have any issues with IBM Linux, simply you can raise the ticket, they will fix the issue. Okay, these are our enterprise Linux. What are those? IBM Linux, SUSE Linux, RHL, Red Hat enterprise Linux. R means Red Hat, RH Red Hat, E means enterprise means we have to pay license cost, L means Linux, RHL, this is the IT company, they developed Unix platform, they are started this product, some license cost they are selling, RHL to license cost, some license cost we have to pay some license. OEL, Oracle company, who is the vendor? OEL Linux, Oracle company. Who is the vendor? This RHL, this is the company name only. Red Hat, RHL company itself owner of this product. Who is the owner of this product? Oracle enterprise Linux. CentOS also IT company, they developed Linux, they developed enterprise Linux, they started product with license cost. Ubuntu, this is open source platform. Solaris also it's a IT company. Debian, like out of these all are Linux, different flavors. This is for IBM company, this is developed by SUSE, this is developed by RHL company, this is developed by Oracle, this is developed by CentOS Linux, Ubuntu, like this. If you want to use any enterprise Linux, you have to pay license cost. If it is open source means there is no vendor support. Vendor means owner of this product. Who is owner of this? IBM UX. IBM mostly they are using RHL, OEL and CentOS. most of the companies they are using these. Out of these three topmost Linux products. Linux commands are everything is same. Installation commands, if you learn RHEL, same commands, same installations, all products same. There is no difference. But this is developed by RHEL company. Who is the vendor of this product? RHEL. Who is the vendor of this OEL? Oracle company. Clear? If you learn Linux installations and Linux basic commands, if it is in this RHEL, suppose if you install RHEL, same commands it will be applicable. It will work. What are the commands learning in RHEL? Same commands it worked in OEL also. There is no difference between basic commands Linux installation part. But different vendors, they developed their own products. They started selling this product to some license cost. If you want to use RHEL, you can use. If you want to use OEL, developed by Oracle. Oracle Enterprise Linux. RHEL. Who is the vendor of this RHEL? Red Hat. Red Hat Enterprise Linux. CentOS. CentOS the its own company, own vendor is CentOS, developed by CentOS company only. OEL means Oracle Enterprise. So Oracle company developed this OEL. RHEL its own product developed by RHEL company. So who is the vendor of this RHEL? Red Hat. Who is the vendor of this OEL? Oracle company. Who is the IBM Linux? If you want to use IBM Linux, who is the vendor of this IBM Linux? IBM company only. Like this, these are the different flavors of the Linux. We are using mostly OEL or RHEL. Even though if you want to use CentOS or Solaris, IBM Unix, installation process, basic commands, all are same. There is no difference between RHEL and OEL. Vendor is, for this product is developed Oracle, for this RHEL developed by RHEL company. That's it. Clear? Open source enterprise, any clarification? Because these open source enterprise, if we go with Linux, in Linux platform also two types of products. If we go with database, in the database level also there is a two types of product. Either if you want to use open source, you can use open source. Either if you want to use licensed product, you can use licensed. So once you get clarity for open source enterprise, in when you teach in database part also, you get more clarity. Open source means no need to pay anyone. It's free of cost. Just you can download the Unix platform, Unix operating system, you can install it. If you want to use licensed one, dedicated operating system, you have to choose either RHEL or OEL. What is the advantage of enterprise? What is the advantage? If you want to face, okay, there is a dedicated vendor support. Who is the vendor? Owner of the product. Suppose IBM Linux. Who is the owner? IBM. Who is the vendor? IBM. We call as a owner. For owner we call as a vendor. Vendor, owner, both are same. No confuse. Vendor, owner, both are same. We call as a vendor. Suppose Oracle database. Who developed Oracle database? Oracle company. So for Oracle database, who is the vendor? Oracle company only. Who is the owner of this Oracle database product? Oracle company. This terminology they maintain in IT industry. If you don't have background, these are the you are feeling this is the new terminology. Okay, suppose IBM Linux. IBM Linux. This product developed by IBM product. So who is the vendor? IBM only. IBM. Who is the owner? IBM only. Some people they called as a vendor. Some people they called as a owner of this owner. IBM. OEL. Oracle Enterprise Linux. Oracle company. They developed database. They have own database. They have own operating system. That is Oracle Enterprise Linux. Who is developed this OEL? Oracle company. Who is the vendor? Oracle. Who is the owner? Oracle. Like this, who developed that product? That company is the vendor or owner. Suppose if you take mobile Samsung some S30 or something, right? One of the model. So who developed this mobile? Samsung company. Okay, who is the vendor of this mobile? Samsung. Who is the owner of this product? Samsung only. So in Samsung mobile, what operating system they installed? Android. Android is the operating system. If you utilize any device or computer, device means mobile, tablet, okay, computer. If you want to use mobile or device or computer, at least one operating system should installed. Then only we can utilize the device. Suppose if you have mobile, okay, so Android default Android supported this all mobiles. Some of the mobiles, Mac OS, Apple company, they supported Mac OS only. That is one of the operating system. This is Android. Like this, in Linux also different operating systems flavors. Linux is the open source platform. By taking this open source code Linux, some of the vendors they developed and they started selling their product. Suppose example, IBM Linux, Oracle Linux, Red Hat Linux, like this, Solaris, okay, like this. These are the, if you want to use Linux platform, you can use out of these vendors, you can use anyone. You can use Oracle Linux, you can use Red Hat, you can use IBM Linux, Solaris, anything. Without operating system, we cannot utilize computer or you cannot operate any device. If it is mobile, that is the default Android operating system. Some of the Apple company, they support only Mac OS. Like this, in Linux also, all the database will be run on Linux platform only. If you want to learn any database, first we have to get it basic commands Linux. How to install Linux operating system, what are the daily which we are using commands, like almost 40 to 50 commands. Anyone, any queries? Okay, so suppose I want to install Oracle Linux. Okay, suppose I want to install RHEL, Red Hat Enterprise Linux. How to download Oracle Linux? Just in Google you can Oracle Linux free download. Just you can type it Google, how to download Oracle Linux. Just open this. You can say www.oracle.com. This is the Oracle website. In the website only we can download the Oracle database, Oracle Linux, anything, whatever developed by Oracle company. What is the website? www.oracle.com. From this website we can download the Oracle software. If you want to install, suppose we are installing Oracle Linux, first we have to download the software, Oracle Linux software. I want to download the Oracle Linux software, then only I can install Oracle Linux. So where we can download this Oracle Linux? What is the website? This Oracle Linux, www.oracle.com. In Google just you can type Oracle Linux free download. That's it. They given, you can see here, www.oracle.com. You can open any one of this. Just you can open this one. I opened already. Here you can see products. This Linux is the one of the product. Database, Oracle company, they developed databases. Okay, Linux, some other tools also. As of now we want to learn Oracle Linux. How to download Oracle Linux product. This is one of the product, Linux operating system. So you have to click on products. You can see here under products, what are the products developed by Oracle company? You can see here software, Oracle database, which is developed by Oracle company. Java also developed by Oracle. Linux, yes, we are looking for Linux operating system. MySQL also one of the database. If you learn one database, we can easily learn any database. MySQL, Oracle, anything. If we learn one Linux operating system, suppose Oracle Linux, if we easily learn other RHEL, anything, there is no difference, same functionality will be there. So we want to download Linux product. So go to the products, under software, click on Linux. You can see here, it will redirect to download page. You can see Oracle Linux. This is the image they given, Oracle Linux. You can see here. So download Oracle Linux. Are you able to see? Download Oracle Linux. Click on download Oracle Linux. First I went to products. Under products there is a softwares. Under software I clicked Linux. After that it redirect to this page. So here I can say download Oracle Linux. Click on download Oracle Linux. Suppose if you want to licensed Linux licensed product, okay, there you can see sales. You can see here phone symbol, contact sales. That is that if you contact the salesperson they explained this is the Linux product, this is the cost for monthly, yearly. If you want to licensed one, we have to contact that salesperson. As of now we don't want to use licensed one, we are learning purpose, we are using free of cost. Okay, so you can see here in the down I clicked download Oracle Linux. You can see here, click on downloads. There you can get the what is the latest version in like Windows. What are the versions? Now latest is Windows 10. You can use Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10. Windows 10 is the latest features available. If you want to install latest features operating system, you can use latest version Windows 10. Same way Linux also, we have different versions. So now if you want to use latest version of the Linux operating system, you can use. You can see Oracle Linux ISO images. Here Linux operating system, they given software Linux operating system with image format ISO images. You can see ISO image. That software will be extension ISO image disk format. Okay, click on this Oracle Linux installation media. Okay, there you can see full ISO. Okay, extension will be ISO. You can see here ISO. Software will be, what is the software extension? .iso. This is the disk format. You can see what is the latest version? 8.4. 8.4 is the latest version. Which version if you want to? Initially we started any version. There is light features or difference in between versions. Initially we started 6.9. You can use 6.9. If you want to use 7.7, 8.4, there is no difference. They added some features in the latest version. Initially you can download 6.9. You can download full ISO, means full software they given in this ISO file. Click on ISO file. It will almost I think 4 GB. If you have a good network, it will download 30 minutes or something. Clear how to download Oracle Linux software? Anyone want to from starting onwards how to download Oracle Linux? I will give the path in the notepad. Okay, don't worry. Just as of now, anyone? Okay, let me go to starting again. Okay, so I am closing this one. Open this Oracle Technology Network. Okay, this website. Open new tab. There in the products, you can see here products. Let it complete. Under products, go to the software, click on Linux. I want to download Linux only. If you want to download Oracle database, click on Oracle database. If you want to download Java, click on Java. If you want to download MySQL, click on MySQL database. As of now, we started learning in Linux. We want to install Linux operating system. So click on Linux. You can see here. If you want to use licensed one, contact sales. If you want to use free of cost, just click download Oracle Linux. Just I clicked download Oracle Linux. Okay. You can see here home, support, documentation, downloads. If you want to documentation, means Linux, how you installing, how you are operating, everything will get it documentation from Oracle. If you want to support, suppose if you are using licensed one, if you want to support, if you need any help, go to support. There they given some contacts. You have to direct call them. Okay, as of now we want to download the software. Click on downloads. can see here ISO images. Oracle Linux downloads are available in several forms. Under ISO image, we are using ISO image format software. Open this, click on this. Any Linux software that will be available in ISO image only. .iso. What is the extension of Linux software? .iso. Whether it is RHEL, IBM Linux, CentOS, anything. Extension is .iso. We have to download full ISO image file. Can say full ISO contains everything needed to boot a system, install Oracle Linux. All the required files will be given in full ISO image file. We have to download full ISO. So which version if you want to, you can download full ISO. Suppose I want to download 6.9. This is the version number. Started 6.8. Oracle Linux started 6.8. After they released 6.9. After they released 6.10. After they released 7.7, 7.8, 7.9. After they released 8.2. Now what is the latest version Oracle Linux? 8.4. This is the latest version of Oracle Linux. Click on which version if you want to download. 6.9. You can see it's downloading started. It's taking 2 hours. I am using mobile network. Okay, clear? You can see DVD file .iso image file. This is the image file. Oracle Linux R6 means release 6. 9 means 6.9. 6 is the major version. 9 is the minor version. Okay, just I am pausing. Clear how to download Oracle Linux software? Oracle Linux, what is the first version? 6.6. Next 6.7, 6.8. After that some 7.0. In this version number before, okay, dot before number we called as a major version. After dot we called as a minor version. What is the minor version? 6.6. What is the major version? In the 6.6 we called as a, if anyone asking what is the major version means, we can tell Oracle Linux 6. We are using Oracle Linux 6. Suppose if you install 6.6, if anyone asking what is the Oracle Linux major version which we are using, you can tell 6. We are using major version 6. If anyone asking what is the minor version of Oracle Linux which you are using, in that case you can tell 6.6. This is the minor version. Minor version. This is we call as a major version. This is our, okay, terminology in industry. Suppose database. Oracle, what is the Oracle database version? Oracle database now 21C. Before 21C, Oracle 19C. Before Oracle database, Oracle database 12. Suppose in my project Oracle database 12.2 they are used. So if anyone asking what is the major version of Oracle, can you tell? What is the Oracle major version if you use 12.2? What is the major version of Oracle? 12. Minor version? What is the minor version?
2.
12.2. You can tell 12.2. 12.2. Not 2. If anyone asking major version, you can tell this one, highlighted one. If anyone asking minor version, you can tell complete 12.2. Okay, anything, either Linux, either database, any application, either Java, this open source enterprise, these versions, for any application, for any software, it will be same. If you take Linux, Oracle Linux, 6.6 is the minor version. If anyone asking major version, out of 6.6, 6 is the major version. After 6 is the major version. Next, what is the major version after 6? 7. 7 is the major version. After 7, what is the major version? 8. After 8, what is the major version? 9. If you take Oracle database 12.2, 2, what is the major version? 12. Next, what is the major version? 19C. They released 19C. After 12, they haven't released 13, 14, 15. Direct they released 19C. After 19C, they released 21C. These are all we call as a major versions of the Oracle database. These we call as a major versions of the Oracle Linux. What is the minor version? 6.6. 6.6 is the minor version. 6, 7, 8, 9 is the major versions. Clear? Minor versions, major versions. What is the open source? What is the enterprise? Okay, these are terminology used in IT industry. First, we have to know what is the terminology which is used in terms of any software, not only Oracle Linux, not only Oracle database. Okay, so tomorrow we'll discuss about Linux architecture, how to install. Okay, you can try it, how to download the software. Okay, in Google you can you can Oracle Linux free download. Just you can download the software, you can place into some other folder. Tomorrow mostly we'll start it Oracle Linux installations. Okay. Okay, we'll close the section. Tomorrow we'll continue. Okay. Thanks for joining.
Okay.
Thank you.